Welcome back to the Mills Way channel. This topic is not a favorite one of mine, divorce. But I know it does happen a lot. It happens to 50% of couples in their first marriage. Happens to over 50 to 60% of people in their second, third, fourth marriages. It happened to me back in 2001. It's happened to my friends. I have some friends that's been divorced 3-4 times. In my heart, I still believe anything's possible and that two people can get married and live a happy, healthy, loving relationship for their whole lives. But it does take two people to get married and only one to get divorced. So this video is a few things I learned going through my divorce and things that my friends have told me that helped them in their divorce. In no way I'm giving you legal advice or financial advice. You should seek a lawyer or financial planner for that. I know each state is different on divorce. I got divorced in Minnesota, which is a no-fault state. 50-50 basically. You divide up assets, you divide up debt, you decide on child support, and etc. So my divorce was pretty mutual. We had good communication and got along through the process. I know that always isn't an option for everyone. So my first suggestion to you, if you are going to get a divorce, is first get a lawyer. Hire a lawyer for yourself. That's my first tip. Second tip is make a copy of all your financial statements. 401k, retirement, stocks, any assets. Make copies now. Third thing, get your own credit card. Get a credit card just in your name, and then work it out with your spouse that you'll close out all credit cards that are in both your names. Fourth is get your own checking and savings account. And then again, agree with your spouse that you'll close out your current checking and savings accounts. Fifth, divide up all photos and videos. I know that can be challenging, especially if you have kids and you've been married a long time. But try to sit down and divide up the photos and videos of everything. 6, make a list of all assets you guys have together. And some people just think of assets as retirement accounts or stocks or your house, your car. But there's a lot of other assets to take a look at. And depending on your state, like when I got divorced, we took an Excel spreadsheet and went room by room listing everything that was in the room, for trash cans to art on the wall to desk to chairs. And then we backed out the items that either one of us got as gifts or had before our marriage and brought to the marriage. So that's what we did. Next is make a list of all your current debt. Credit cards, student loans, medical bills, bank loans, car loans, homeowners loans, timeshares. Make a list of all those debts so it's all worked out. So when you do decide to divide assets and debts, you'll know where you're at. Next is keep it civil. The more you can get along through this process, the easier it'll be for you two. And especially if you have kids, you really want to keep this as civil as you can. Number 9 is remember, you have to live with whatever the divorce decree is. So make sure that if you have kids, if you have assets, if you have debts, if whatever it is, whatever agreement you two work out in this divorce decree, you've got to be able to live with that decision the rest of your life. I've had friends that got pretty emotional during the process, got pressure by the other spouse, and just caved in, wanted to get it over with, wanted to be done with this divorce process. They had enough. And then sure enough, every single one of them that gave in to a controlling spouse, let's say, all came back to me and said, gosh, I wish I wouldn't have gave in. I wish I would have stuck with my guns. And of course, in any negotiation, there's got to be give and take. So, some things you got to look at. Is it worth fighting over $1,000 to spend $1,500 in lawyer bills? So you're going to have to take a look at your battles and decide what is most important to you, what you can't live without. Number 9, that was number 9. So number 10, if you have kids, I suggest myself, what worked good for us is having the agreements go till they're age 18 or in high school. A friend of mine had theirs go through college, and it just got really messy because the kids would drop out of a college, go to another college. The kids were just partying their life away in college. So that's my suggestion on that one. End it at age 18. So if you're going through a divorce, these hopefully are some helpful tips to help the process be a little bit better. Counseling is great too. Seek out a divorce counselor, someone to help you through this. If you don't have money, churches a lot of times have programs to help you out. My church was great going through the divorce. Another thing is, I'm sure you'll have friends and family members that may have gone through divorce, and talk with them. Think positive thoughts and make a positive scorecard of everything you've overcame in your life, and look at that daily to show that, if you get feeling bad saying, oh, this divorce is so tough, I can't make it through it, or I can't make it on my own, take a look at that positive scorecard. Look at all the things you've achieved in your lifetime. I think you'll be amazed after you start making a list of everything you've done in your lifetime and all the tough things you've overcame, that you have quite a big list of things on your positive scorecard. So hope this video helped you in some way, or please share it with someone you know that may be going through a divorce process. I myself hope to never go through another divorce again. I hope my next marriage is forever. So thank you for watching the Mills Way channel. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Please share this video on Facebook and Twitter and with your friends and family. Have a great day and make your dreams come true.